Assessment is a crucial part of education. It helps us understand what students are learning and how well they are learning it. We use assessments to see if our teaching methods are working. They tell us if students are progressing towards their goals. Think of assessment as a continuous process. It's not a one-time event. It happens throughout the learning journey. We assess students to identify their strengths. We also want to know their areas for improvement. Assessment is not just about giving grades. It's about gathering information. We use this information to make decisions about teaching and learning. Effective assessment helps teachers plan their lessons. It guides them in creating engaging learning experiences. Assessment also provides valuable feedback to students. This helps them understand their progress and areas for growth. Teachers use various methods to assess students. These methods go beyond traditional tests and exams. Observation is a powerful tool. It involves carefully watching students during different activities. Teachers look for specific skills and behaviors. They note how students interact with their peers. They also observe how students approach problem solving. Interviews are another valuable assessment method. Teachers talk to students individually. They ask questions about their understanding. This helps teachers gain insights into students' thinking processes. Rating scales provide a structured way to assess students. Teachers use these scales to rate students on specific criteria. For example, a rating scale might assess a student's participation in group work. It could also assess their ability to follow instructions. These diverse assessment methods provide a holistic view of student learning. They help teachers understand each student's unique strengths and challenges. There are many types of assessments, each with its purpose. Norm reference tests, or NRTs, compare a student's performance to that of their peers. These tests are standardized, meaning they are administered and scored in a consistent manner. Criterion reference tests, or CRTs, measure a student's mastery of specific learning objectives. These tests focus on what students know and can do. They're not designed to compare students to each other. Curriculum-based assessments, or CBAs, are directly linked to the curriculum being taught. Teachers use CBAs to monitor students' progress in mastering the content. These assessments are often informal and can include observations, quizzes, and assignments. Teacher-made tests are created by teachers to assess their students' understanding. These tests are tailored to the specific content and skills taught in the classroom. Teachers have the flexibility to design assessments that meet the unique needs of their students. Assessment is not limited to education. It plays a crucial role in various fields. In medicine, assessments help doctors diagnose illnesses. Medical professionals use assessments to monitor patients' progress. Psychological assessments help psychologists understand people's thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. These assessments are used for diagnosis, treatment planning, and research. Educational assessments, as we've discussed, focus on student learning and development. They inform teaching practices and support student growth. Behavioral assessments help professionals understand and address behavioral challenges. These assessments are used in schools, mental health settings, and other contexts. Ecological assessments examine the interactions between individuals and their environments. These assessments are used to identify factors that may be influencing behavior. Section 5. Documentation, interpretation, and report writing in assessment. Documentation is a crucial aspect of assessment. Teachers keep detailed records of student performance. These records include observations, test scores, and work samples. Interpretation involves analyzing assessment data to understand student learning. Teachers look for patterns and trends in the data. They use this information to make decisions about instruction. Report writing is an essential part of communicating assessment results. Teachers write clear and concise reports. These reports summarize student progress and provide recommendations. Effective documentation, interpretation, and report writing ensure that assessment information is used effectively. This helps teachers, parents, and students make informed decisions. Section 6. The vital role of assessment in inclusive education. Inclusive education aims to create a learning environment that welcomes and supports all students. Assessment plays a vital role in inclusive education. It helps identify the unique needs of each learner. Teachers use assessments to make adjustments to instruction. They want to ensure that all students can access and benefit from the curriculum. Assessments in inclusive education should be fair and unbiased. They should accommodate students' diverse learning styles and needs. By using assessments thoughtfully and equitably, educators can create an inclusive learning environment where all students can thrive. Section 7. Ethical considerations in educational assessment. Ethical considerations are paramount in educational assessment. We must ensure that assessments are fair, valid, and reliable. Fairness means that assessments should not disadvantage any group of students. Validity refers to the extent to which an assessment measures what it is intended to measure. Reliability means that an assessment should produce consistent results over time. We must use assessment data responsibly. This means protecting student privacy and confidentiality. Ethical assessment practices are essential for promoting equity and fairness in education. Section 8. The future of educational assessment. The field of educational assessment is constantly evolving. Technology is playing an increasingly important role in assessment. Online platforms allow for adaptive testing and personalized feedback. Data analytics is being used to track student progress and identify areas for improvement. The future of assessment lies in leveraging technology to create more personalized and effective learning experiences. We need to prepare students for the assessments of the future. These assessments will require critical thinking, problem-solving, and collaboration skills. Section 9. Conclusion. Shaping education through effective assessment. Assessment is an integral part of education. It helps us understand student learning, make informed decisions about instruction, and create a more equitable and inclusive learning environment. By embracing effective assessment practices, we can empower students to reach their full potential. Let's continue to explore innovative assessment methods and use data wisely to shape the future of education. By working together, we can ensure that all students have access to high-quality education and the opportunity to succeed.